we're about to feed. It's about to get serious. 2 scoops.
Today is another fun day for me. I get to put up a new round pen.
So we are doing intake on Traveler. It does look like that left front is pretty rotated. He also seems to be holding his back legs a little weird.
This is my friend Addison, and she actually is an English rider, and so she's gonna ride him for us today.
Well, Sawyer's back, safe and sound. We're gonna get him in the stall so he can get his rest and follow the vet's rules and guidelines.
Oh man, it feels really good to have him back and just to see him and the pet on him. He's a special horse, so that's why I love him a lot, and it's good to have him back here.
I was just 19 years old when we started Horse Plus Humane Society back in 2003. I'm passionate about saving animals, but especially saving horses from slaughter.
Tawny's the thinker, and I'm the doer. Together, we've rescued, sheltered, and protected over 15,000 precious lives, creating the world's largest full circle of life horse shelter.
I was born into this. I've always been helping animals, and I'm never going to stop.
We will always rescue,
Shelter,
and protect the helpless.
This is Horse Shelter Heroes.
So, we're about to feed. It's about to get serious. Breakfast time is the most important part of the day. So basically, the feeding process, I do general population first, quarantine very last. And there's not a lot of horses on the feed list at the moment because we do keep brown bells out 24/7, and I work with Trey. He trains our horses, and I work with him on what do the horses need. If they're super energetic and they are super hyped up on feed, he's like, hey, let's, take care of that. So Trey fills out sheets after he evaluates each horse and then tells me what they need. So that's very helpful for me as well. But yeah, long story short, it's a whole process of how the horses get on the feed list and what it takes to keep them healthy and thriving. We're gonna start with Sadie and Annabelle. Sadie is 22 and she had come to us kind of skinny, and then since she's been here, they've kind of trained her a little bit, and that can cause weight loss. Two scoops. She's on a 4-week schedule for her feet. They're pretty long. But that's so much. It's sad that is just like so much better than what it was, but it's okay. She'll get there. Annabelle's our pretty girl. Okay. It keeps your horses healthy. We have amazing donors, so we're able to feed the right feed with great nutrition and rebuilds their gut health after they just been thrown out into the slaughter pipeline. And without our horses, we're not Horse Plus, and they're really important. So it's important that they're happy and that they're thriving here at Horse Plus, and feeding is one of the first steps to thriving.
Would you say it's more important for the horses that come through the buyout that are a little malnourished?
Yes, I would say that, because we have horses here like Mama Mia. She's happy with a round bell, round bell and good grass. And then we have Solomon here that came through our buyout program 3 months ago. And he looks like skin and bones, but he's actually gained weight here. And it's a little bit more important to him that he gets extra nutrition because he's been neglected and he's been thrown out and starved. Where you have Mama Mia that's just fat and sassy. So this is the last horse in general population that gets fed. And then for the thoroughbreds that we have, since they're behind the arena, Payton and Trey will bring them in, tie them up, groom them daily, and they eat while they're tied up there. So I don't do those guys. So she just gets the rest of this because it's equivalent to 2 scoops. Oh.
What happened? What happened?
I just hit my eye. It's fine though. I can't see. Now I feel like a horse with one eye. What's sad is that there's horses in quarantine that don't even know what feed is. Like I'll feed them, they're like, they just stand out to pasture. And then after a week or two, they learn, hey, that's good stuff that she's pouring out there. They will get 2 full scoops of this because they are skinnier. It is a really nice way to start the day off. And 2, all the horses love to see me. And mainly because I just have feed, but you know. Big, 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 yeah, big, 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 big.
You go first, over to your right. Alrighty, today is another fun day for me. I get to put up a new round pen, which was overdue. The old one was falling apart on me. We had a great donor for donating some beautiful panels for us to work with either wild horses or any type of horse. And again, thank you, Gail, for the donations. This is awesome. It gets me to do something, another project besides working with horses. So today, a new round pen is going to be put up today. Oh, dear. Yes, cool.
There you go. Nice.
Awesome.
Perfect. Yeah, well, my name's Payton. I'm gonna actually be working at the facility in Florida, so I'm just touring and helping out with whatever I can today.
Now I just gotta take my time with the boards, take my time with the mats. Yeah, you can see the bottom boards here. I gotta wire them back together, place it at the bottom. Then I'm gonna put the mats over it. For the first step, the round pin's up, which is good. And step 2 is putting on the rest of it and go from there. Oh yeah, we got the bottom boards all the way around, nice and fastened and secured. Next up are the mats. The mats are gonna be going up next on the panels, and we'll go as far as we can with what we got, and it's gonna be fun. So let's get it started, and hopefully we finish today.
Okay, Trey, we're finished, mostly.
We are almost finished. It looks beautiful if you can see it. I'm so excited. I got a lot of help. The round pen is almost complete.
We just have
2 more mats that I need to put up, which I need to find first or get new ones. Then I'll put those back up and the round pen will be 100% and ready to go. It feels good to finish something from beginning to end. So yeah, I'm excited and I can't wait for you guys to see me work with horses in this new round pen. It's gonna be great.
Nicole, who do we have here?
This lovely lady is Annie. She came in yesterday from another county. She had been dropped off with them first thing in the morning yesterday, I guess, and they were already coming out to us with some other dogs. So they put her on the van to come. And when she came in, it was very clear that she was either pregnant or had a very big abdominal mass. So we did some x-rays on her and she is in fact pregnant. She wasn't super thrilled with having to stand yesterday for x-rays. She seemed a little uncomfortable, was real antsy. So the best I could get was that there's at least 4 babies. Based on the size of her belly, we think there's quite a few more than that, but at least 4, and they are moving around like crazy in there still. She's probably in the early stages of labor, so hoping that they're gonna come out of there in the next 24 hours. So we're keeping a close eye on her. I have her here in my office with me so that I can watch her, and then she's got a nice quiet place to give birth when she's ready. But she is so sweet. We've had a lot of pregnant animals lately, but she is the first one that is going to give birth here, at least since I've been here, because she's only the third dog that is this far along. We'll see how she does, make sure all the puppies come out good, and then she'll be with us for the next 2 months. And once the puppies are weaned, we'll get her spayed so that she doesn't have to have any more litters, because it's very clear that she has had several. So we'll get her fixed so she doesn't have to do that anymore, and then find her a really good home. She's super, super sweet, great on a leash, loves attention. So I think it'll be pretty easy to find her a home.
Well, I guess we'll keep in touch the next 24 hours.
See how many babies you have.
Today we were out with Lewis. He's a new horse that we got, and he's actually a trained dressage horse. And this is my friend Addison, and she actually is an English rider, and so she's gonna ride him for us today and kind of see like just how he does and everything. So that's what we're doing, and we're just gonna hope he does well.
My name is Addison. I'm 19 years old, and I've been riding for 6 years. I do lower level dressage and kind of a little bit of jumping, but do like walk, trot, canter, and I just love working with the horses and stuff. I love doing groundwork with horses. They're just my joy. And I'm really excited to ride Lewis. I'm really excited. He seems like a good boy.
He looks like he's doing really well, and she looks really good on him too. And I'm just excited that he's doing so well. He's actually trained dressage horse is what his owner said. And so it's pretty cool that we have one like that here. So he seems to be doing really good so far.
Lewis is such a beautiful horse. We're looking for a very special home for him. Horse Plus is always very transparent with any horses have. And so he does have melanoma. So there's lumps under his tail. It's not severe cases that we've seen in the past, but he does have it. He also wind sucks. So when he's in his pasture, he'll get a hold of a board and suck on it. So there is that. And he does have a history, didn't much with his previous owner, but of pulling back when he's tied. But he's a beautiful horse. He just needs the right home where he's not going to fall through the cracks. Any horses adopted out from Horse Plus can come back at any time if there's any issues. But you know, we just want to make sure that he has the right spot and can live a happy life. So if you're interested in adopting, please reach out to us, and we'll see if you're the right fit for him. If not, you know, we have a program where they can stay here within our organization or be transferred over to another organization where they might be a better fit.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, he looked really good.
Yeah.
I think if he just we just ride him more, I think he'll get back in shape.
And I think if you ride him for like 10 minutes, he'll be like, you know, goofy. But then if you just wait after that 10 minutes, then he starts falling into place.
That's good.
So,
like, oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Good job.
Can I listen to you? So cute. So we are doing intake on Traveler. He came in a week ago, 2 weeks ago from Florida. I was out of town last week, so he's been hanging out. So yeah, we're gonna look at him. We're gonna do some x-rays of his feet, because I guess he's been foundering since he was about 2. And he's 7 now, so we're gonna get some new x-rays and kind of compare to what they were a few years ago when we got him. Yeah, your feet don't look super great there, dude. Well, this is a good one, Cydney, with the enlarged thyroid. You can feel it on both sides. Oh. if you feel, you know how sometimes we'll be like, oh my gosh, there's a weird lump in your throat. So if you feel right here, you can actually just see it. Like if you watch my finger. Yeah, it's like right there. But you can feel it on both sides. Okay, let's see here. I'm supposed to have a microchip. You do?
It's like super tender to the touch. There's like, Cole, you wanna look at this? Ugh, that looks like a pretty good sized hole.
Yeah. And then yeah, I'll have you put the gloves on and grab the plate, and then you can kind of just steady his foot.
Okay.
So that he's not having to, because if it's sore, that might be why he's not wanting to set it like that, because of how he stands. That's fine. Even if he just holds it up, that's okay. I can.
He's like, here you go.
Work with that. Did he have some kind of shoe on at some point, or?
I have no idea.
Because this is all just hoof. This isn't like excess anything. I know, but I'm not gonna actually touch it. I know it hurts. Yeah, he's got that crack goes all the way through, so that hole on the top there is just completely through. Okay, we'll do one from the front. I don't know if I'll be able to get all of it, but yeah, if you want to pick that one up again and just kind of hover it. No, you don't want to pick it up?
If I didn't have to wear these daggum gloves, I could actually do something.
As long as it is not in the beam. Then it's... There you go.
It's not in the beam.
Okay. We'll do the same thing. You can just hover it. Whoop, it's gonna be way too far.
Okay, that's fine.
Dr. Jess is not here today. She is in tomorrow. So I will have her look at these and see what she thinks. But it does look like that left front is pretty rotated. And he's very sore on the left. And then he's also got a hole in the bottom. I didn't poke at it too much because he was pretty uncomfortable with us doing anything with that. But it took us a few tries just to get his right foot where we needed it, because he really doesn't want to put a lot of weight on that left front. He also seems to be holding his back legs a little weird, probably because he's compensating for how much his front feet hurt. So we will give him some pain meds today, and then Dr. Jess will review the radiographs tomorrow and kind of come up with what she thinks is the official reason he's having problems, and we'll go from there. These are horse pain med cupcakes. Oh, you wiped it on my hand. It has some butte, and then it's just in a cookie that they really like, and it has a little hole in the middle, so it's really nice for using like the pastes and stuff. This is Sawyer's doctor calling, so give me 1 minute. Hello, this is Nicole.
So while Nicole is answering that, Payton is going to take Traveler back to his pasture.
Alrighty, this afternoon I got work with Thunder. She's right here. She's a standard bred. I believe she's 13 years old. Today, I'm gonna do a little refresher with a little bit of groundwork, a little bit of desensitizing, and hopefully get Payton on bareback. And if that all works out, then I'm just gonna throw the saddle on, not to maybe today or tomorrow, but I just want to get to see where she's at after working with her for the past 2 weeks. I gave her a week off. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon, is just see how Thunder is coming along. Yeah, before she would not let you walk up to her or catch her at all. She was the type to shy away from you. But I'm here. You can see I've done a lot with her. She's still a little head shy, but which is okay. She'll come around from that today. After today, she won't be head shy no more. She was hard to back up to. Let's see if she caught on from last week. See, she's hard to back up still. But this is better than 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, she would not take a step. Okay, ready to work? Come on. See if I can get her to trot, canter. Yeah, she's doing good. She's starting to take directions pretty good. Before, I couldn't do none of this. This was all, I was struggling. Ooh. Oh, I really pray she goes the way I ask her to right here. If she doesn't, that means she's still don't want to learn. Come on. Good job. That was really good right there. Yeah, she's pretty familiar with the flag. Yep, but those first 15, 20 minutes, it's always a struggle. Back and forth, back and forth. Oh man, she was one of the horses that I worked with that was really head shy. She would not let me pet her head. She was kind of more like she was fearing that she was gonna get hit by something, so kind of worked on that one the most. Let me flex her neck, just see if she remembers what I was doing with her. Yeah. I think she's gonna ride out pretty good because she's so mellow and chill. Good girl. Oh, I love it when they do that. When I get a really deep inhale and exhale from the horse, that's one of the best feelings that I like to hear. It's just like, for me, it's reassuring that they like what I'm doing with them. They're comfortable with what I'm trying to teach them. So that's what I like the most, is that really deep inhale and exhale. Good job, girl. Good job. Good job. Ooh. She's catching on. Let's see if she'll go the way that she doesn't want to go. And this is what I like when you see progress. It's what I love. Want to give it a try then, Payton? She's doing really good, like everything. Small, simple steps. Oh, oh. Yeah. Rub your arms on her belly, rub her butt, then rub your hand like up to her, like rub her all as far as your hand can reach. Yeah, let's see. Get up a little bit more. Okay, yeah. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Rub her all over, yeah, both hands like windshield wipers. Yeah. Yep. See, she's not even paying attention to you. She's like, what's going on out there? Yep, just keep petting her, just keep giving her the attention. Oh. She's a little wobbly, but this is progress. That was really good. That was actually really good. Like I said, you just trust your work and just believe in the horse and you get all the good signs. I already knew she had it in her to be able to learn, and Payton's a really good helper to get on these horses. She knows what she's doing, and she's also patient with the horse too, so that's a big bonus. But yeah, she'll be riding next week every day, and she'll be up for adoption, so if anyone's interested, come pick up Thunder.
So I was asked to look at Traveler. He has a history of being a chronic founder horse. Another name for founder is Laminitis. And in horses, this is a really devastating disease. The lamina, which are kind of connections between the P3, which is the coffin bone, and it connects to the hoof capsule by something that we call lamina. And when those lamina get inflamed, they start to lose their connection. And when they lose their connection, we get changes in this P3, but the P3 can disconnect from the hoof wall. If you've ever experienced a horse and had a horse that's had laminitis, you probably won't forget it because it's one of the most painful conditions that a horse can experience. So in Traveler, they took x-rays and they asked me to review these x-rays and kind of just understand where he was currently. We had some previous x-rays that we were able to compare. But when we look at a horse that has laminitis, this is P3, this is the coffin bone.
Normally this, and you can kind of see it, this was the previous x-ray, and this was the x-ray that was taken yesterday. And while this x-ray is not quite in focus, here this horse was able to stand up on a block. It was too painful yesterday to stand up on a block, which is kind of why it's at a different angle. But there is a big, this is the hoof wall, the outside of the hoof wall. This is the P3 bone. Worst cases that happen is these horses will rupture through the bottom of their foot. That bone will rupture through the bottom of that foot. We want to provide this horse some relief before that happens. So we're just here with Traveler, and he's the guy that we just looked at those x-rays for. He, after reviewing the x-rays and taking a look, at the feet to confirm kind of what's going on, the best decision is to say goodbye to Traveler and to let him go. This is not a condition he's going to be able to recover from.
So unfortunately, part of this job is making these hard decisions like we have to with Traveler. But we have a lot of animals here, and so unfortunately, even though we have to say goodbye to him, we still have to keep taking care of the rest of the animals and providing medical care. And so we are gonna head up to quarantine next to look at a horse up there that needs an exam. And so that's one of the hard parts, is just having to kind of move on from those tough decisions, but they all deserve our attention and they deserve it to the fullest. So we kind of have to separate our feelings and move on to the next animal.
We are out here to examine Lahie. Lahie came in the last buyout. She is that bay mare there. She's really pretty. She's in really good body condition, but she is blind. So we're just gonna get her in and take a look at those eyes, just to assess them, make sure that there's nothing else going on, and go from there. Easy. Easy, girl. Hey, sweetie, good girl. Okay, look at over here. Good girl. Okay, easy. Obviously blind. Mature cataracts in both eyes. Her sclera and conjunctiva seem to be injected, like it's inflamed, but both eyes are really open. She's not showing any signs of pain. There's no discharge. I think the biggest risk would be she can't see, right? So running into something and damaging those eyes, she's at a higher risk for corneal ulcerations and penetrations, and I don't see any secondary complications at this point. And she seems comfortable in her eyes. She doesn't seem painful, but she's definitely at a higher risk.
So Lottie's eyes look stable. Our biggest concern is going to be that she's going to run into something and cause an injury. So we're going to keep a close eye on her, make sure that she's not damaging either of her eyes and that they're going to become an issue. And otherwise, she's going to finish out her quarantine and then go into our training program. Hopefully Trey can get her a little bit more comfortable, because she's still really nervous with being caught. And then once she's haltered, she does okay. But we have a few other things we want to take a little bit closer look at on her once she's down there and kind of has some time to settle in. So Trey and I are in here with Annie, and if you can see them, all of her plethora of puppies. So Trey had come in over the weekend to feed and had found five puppies on Saturday morning. So I came in a couple hours later to check on everybody, and by then he had messaged and said she had 8. About 5 minutes after I got here, she gave birth to 2 more. So we were hoping she was done at 10, but then Trey came back in later that evening to check on her and surprised us by saying she'd had an 11th puppy. So she was pretty much in labor all day on Saturday. She's got a little bit of every color. We've got some chocolate, some tan, some cream, black, boys and girls. We ended up with 5 boys and 6 girls.
Wow.
Everybody is fat and happy. We named them all herbs and spices. So we've got like dill, oregano, basil, saffron. She was a very good mom. She cleaned everything up. She got all the babies out really well. Nobody really seems to be a runt either. There's nobody that's like excessively small. The only one we got here is Dilbert. Dill.
He's a beautiful
AKA
dog.
Dilbert.
Is he a male?
Yep, he's a little boy. I know, you can have him, it's okay. He is almost a half a pound bigger than the rest of the puppies. So I think he was the last one born because I don't remember seeing him because he's so light colored. So he was probably the little chunky one in the back that was kicking everybody out because he needed more room. I did an x-ray on her Sunday, so I came in every day over the weekend as well to check on her. And Sunday, we just wanted to make sure that she was completely done giving birth, didn't have any puppies stuck in there. Luckily, all the puppies had come out at that point. But I did find a random finding from her x-ray that at some point she has been shot, probably multiple times. She's got a whole bunch of BBs in both back legs, and it looks like an actual bullet. And I was kind of messing with it earlier, and you can actually feel it in here. It's lit like right up in here. You can kind of feel the actual bullet in her leg still. It's nothing that we need to get out. It looks really old. Everything is healed. You can't even see any scars. Doesn't seem to bother her, but it just kind of adds to her story because it's so unfortunate that she was, one, dropped off at a shelter within a week before she's supposed to give birth, then immediately transferred to another shelter, to us, and then to find out that she's been shot multiple times. She has clearly had numerous litters. She's so sweet. She needs to have eye surgery. She has a cherry eye in her left eye. And she also has entropion, which is where the eyelid rolls in. So Dr. Jess is gonna look into both of those surgeries, and that's something that we're hoping to tackle once the puppies are fully weaned in about 8 weeks. We'll also get her spayed after that, so she doesn't have to go through this anymore. I think she's probably ready to be done having puppies, especially after this giant litter. Yeah, we've got 2 litters of kittens. Some are gonna get adopted today. It's gonna get a little crazy in here once these puppies get bigger and start moving. Oh my gosh. And he'll be ready at 2:30? Okay, and you can just email me everything for all his follow-up instructions and things, and we'll make sure somebody is up there right at 2:30 to get him. Okay, so Sawyer is ready to be picked up. They said he'll be ready at 2:30. He did great for his surgery. So I'm gonna go let Cydney know so that she can get his stall ready. He's gonna have to be in a stall for about 2 weeks. And we'll let Garrick know so that he can get up there and be ready to pick him up as soon as he's ready to come back.
I'm headed to set up Sawyer's stall. Dad went to go pick him up from Tennessee Equine, and they should be here pretty soon. Long story short, we have amazing donors, and we were able to fundraise for Sawyer to have crypt orchid surgery, and that is not a simple surgery, I've heard. And they said that he did good and all is well, and we just have to kind of follow post-op instructions. We love Sawyer, and he's so deserving. If anyone's deserving, it's definitely Sawyer. So yeah, let's go get that done.
It was a little more complicated than they were hoping for because it was way up in there next to his GI tract. So he recovered great. They said the surgery went well. They were able to fully castrate him, but he does have an extra little incision. So he's coming in with a big belly wrap. He's gonna be on extra medications for, I think, about 10 to 14 days. And then we just kind of need him stall rested so he doesn't rip anything open. And then we'll keep an eye on him. He'll heal great, and then he'll be ready to be adopted.
Oh, me. Well, Sawyer's back, safe and sound. We're gonna get him in the stall so he can get his rest and follow the vet's rules and guidelines. Hey, old buddy. That was kind of a strange ride, wasn't it? You know where you're at here. Ease her on down. Let's check everything out. Sore, ain't you, buddy? Yeah. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. There you go. Good boy.
The sweet boy is back. He looks really good. I'm sure he's very glad to be home. And we're just gonna let him rest and take a look at the feeding instructions, and he's gonna be on stall rest for 30 days. We're gonna take him on frequent walks, lots of walks. But he'll be okay. This is our best stall. It's got kind of like a little bit of outdoor access, and he's gonna have a lot of interaction while he's in the stall, and he's gonna get all the attention and loves, but it's gonna be a process, but he'll be good.
Oh man, it feels really good to have him back and just to see him and the pet on him. He is one of the smartest horses I've worked with, and he's really curious with everything, and he's a quick learner. That's what I love about him. He's so quick, and he has really good footing, and he's a special horse. So that's why I love him a lot, and it's good to have him back here.
Our team is so excited about how successful it was, and it couldn't have been possible without our very generous supporters. So we and Sawyer both are very, very grateful for you for supporting us here at Horse Plus. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts to yours. And as always, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Horse Shelter Heroes. Like, subscribe to our channel. Make sure you're following us on Facebook for more up-to-date information on all things Horse Plus. We'll see you next time.